everyone, and if you're new to my channel, my name is Mel, and today I want to tell the story time about how I got scammed out of 10K. So this happened like a few days ago. This happened a few days ago. Um, yeah. So this happened a few days ago, and so this is my story time about how I got scammed out of 10K. So I told myself like once I started working again, I was gonna like I wanted to buy a place so when we didn't have to like keep doing this where we had I can random places and I sit down and I just chat and stuff like let's sit down and chat. So I was like, okay, I never bought my own place before. I never knew anything about land. I just thought once you buy a place, like you fix it, you rent it out, you fix it, make it your own. Um, I knew nothing about like buying the lands, buying land. If you didn't know how to decorate it, pay someone to landscape it. So a lot goes into buying your your first home. So anyway, we're gonna call this girl Maria, and so Maria hit me up on Instagram and was like, "Hey, I see that you're looking for a place. I can help you out." So I was like, "Yeah, cool. This is a friend helping a friend, and this is a friend helping a friend." So she was telling me how she got this place. It's a big one. Uh, she can decorate it for X amount of prims. I don't know what prims are. I still kind of don't. So I was like, okay, this, that, the third. So when I finally had an off day, I was like, hey, can you show me the place? So if I want if I like it or not. No, she was like, I want to show you the place because I got scammed before. I don't want my time wasted in this, that, thing. So I'm like, yeah, cool, no problem, girl. Like I got you if you're trying to get rid of this house. I pay somebody to decorate it, this, that, thing. So she asked me when I was off, and I was like, okay, I'm off this day. So when I was off, I was like, okay, I hit her up, was ready to meet the place. I got dressed, got myself dressed to go to, I guess, the sim that the house is going to be on. So my first red flag was that I should have looked at her name because when I entered, I seen like a lot of people's names that it wasn't hers. So I was like, hey, this isn't like it doesn't look right. It feels like somebody lives here already because you can tell somebody like really put their half of the rooms wasn't decorated and just a lot of shit was missing. A lot of shit was missing. It wasn't fully furnished. Rooms was not decorated. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna back out. I don't want this because it seemed like it was already owned, and I should have just kept moving once I know it was like already owned. So she was like, no, it's my friend's. I'm just trying to get rid of it. She doesn't want it. So I was like, okay, cool. And so I was like, how much is it gonna be? She's like, okay, it's 10K. So me, like, I'm already petrified because it's like 10K. That's like 60 USD, like that's $60 almost. And so like that's a lot of money considering that the room's not even decorated. It's not even decorated. It's not even fully furnished. So that's when she was like, oh, we'll get it done once you give me the payment, this, that, third. So I was like, okay. So I was like, let me just take a look around and I'll hit you up. So I looked around, still, still deciding because I had a lot of L's, so I was like still deciding on what to do. Pretty much do with the rooms, like me being excited, gonna, figure out where I'm gonna put certain equipment, certain stuff, you know, buy stuff, and I just have somebody put it like I wanted it to make it like a cute little um like a YouTube setup. So that's what that was one of the rooms was gonna be. So I had already like kind of had it visioned up. And so I was like, okay. So I hit her back up and said I liked it. So to me, I don't even think she owned this club because I'm not gonna say what the club is called, but you could tell she just didn't own it. It didn't look like how a person would own it. Like, yeah, to me, it just didn't seem like she owned it. So she was like, oh yeah, you want to be a manager, the rent will go down, so you'll be paying like instead of 20K, you'll pay like 1050. So I was like, okay, that'd be probably a little better versus, you know, 20K. So, but I was still skeptical and stuff. So I was like, okay, cool. So not me like actually like paying attention. I gave like no, not me like still like about my surroundings, still checking it out. Um, still like not still like me checking it out. I should have just kept it going. So I was like, okay. So I gave her the 10 nails, right? I gave her the 10 nails. Um, so then I made like a post on Facebook looking for a landscaper and this, that, and that. So a real nice girl, she hit me up. We're gonna call her Bayo. We're gonna call her um, we're gonna call her Sam. So Sam texted me and was like, "Oh yeah, I can help you." So she came with me. So she didn't see when I had first did it, but she was there with me at the after that. So we was talking how we're gonna do the rooms and how each room would cost. So each room would have been like two K. So each room would have probably been like 2K. So as you're talking, the owner walks in. This will get me. The owner walks in and she was like, "What do you do?" Like she comes in and she says hi. Okay, two strangers get home. You want to know like why they're here, but she wasn't real rude. So I was like, "Oh, this is your house." So not realizing. So I was like, "Oh, well, this girl, she just told me I could have it. She said you were her best friend, and I just gave her 10K." And she was like, "No, I live here. Like I'm, you know, I'm, I live here, and that's why when you go in the rooms, they're not done." Pretty much explaining it, like explaining. So that took me aback because now I really lost 10K. So I hit her back on Instagram and I was like, "Well, the owner's here. She's saying she doesn't know you, so are you gonna give me my money back?" She didn't respond. She is the worst one. I didn't need to do this to you. I just really needed it. No, but I was like, nah, you get caught slipping, scamming people like that. So I was like pissed. So Sam, she was like, dang. So I was like, nah, like I'm pissed, and I know it's a lot of money, and I can't get it back, and it's a lot of money to lose, especially on something on shit that's not even yours. So she seen how bummed out I was, and she was like, hey, I can like, you can live on my sim. Um, you can pay. I can give you a house that I no longer won't decorate, that I can decorate it for you for like 10K. I was like, cool, yeah, I can just do it. Like once I like get paid again, I can just do it. So she offered to do it. So that's what I'm excited about. She did it, and it looks beautiful. So I do want to do like a house tour, but I'm gonna leave with this, like not leave, but I'm gonna say if you are buying one, please make sure it's a legit real estate SL stuff. Like, please do not meet people off like the internet. Not people off the internet. If it's not a legit like SL real estate agent, please don't buy something from that you done seen from like that you don't like somebody just inboxed you at a very because you made a post about wanting a house, and then if they do like sell pre-made houses or pre-made apartments, please look at their work. Look at their work. Um, look at the house that they're renting out and like ask for like legit prices, like legit pricing. Um, it is fun if you do go half and half with somebody. If you like go half and half like with a roommate or something. But since it's just me and like all my friends already have places, um, there's no need for me to go like half and half. So, well, I'm gonna leave like this note. Please make sure if this like I said, make sure like look over their work and stuff, and yeah, like look over their work and stuff. Make sure it's not and don't do what I did. Don't do the mistake that I did. I messed up bad, not really realizing like, hey, this is my first house. And sometimes people on us, so they can be like very, very mean, very stuck up, which if you don't know what you're doing. Like I learned in playing like in this game, you're literally by yourself. You're literally like on your own, unless you have like legit people, like legit friends that are gonna like willingly help you. Like yeah, playing this game, you just gotta know like um right now, like this is a lesson learned. You can't trust everyone. You can't trust everybody playing, this game. That is why like I kinda like stay to myself and just I really don't go out much. I do wanna do a shopping video only because I do wanna try out like un unorthodox and stuff. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, probably tonight. I do want to do a house tour, so probably tonight, and I'll see you then. Bye.